Hey y'all, it's your girl, the real deal, Anita Skills Reaction. Like, share, and subscribe. Y'all come on in and let's talk about it, okay? Let's talk about this trip to Mexico. Let's talk about this trip, y'all, because this trip is, it just seemed like it seemed like it's not real. Nothing that happened is real. It just seems like it's something just bringing forth attention for some reason. No way. All of this can be all everything that happened is coming from South Carolina. All the people that involved in these stories live in North Carolina, South Carolina. I meant to say. Why are we doing this? Why are we telling stories, giving stories about cases and things going on with people who lives in or who been in to South Carolina? Why is it that everything is coming from South Carolina? What's going on? What's going on? These people lived in South Carolina. Why every time we turn around, it's something about South Carolina? Every case that came up just seemed like it's not real. It seems like it's giving South Carolina a chance to make money. I don't understand it. These folks came from South Carolina. Again, once again, going to Mexico. But this time, surgery. Now I'm gonna talk about this and I'm gonna sit down and I'm gonna take my time and I'm about to talk about this. I'm gonna drink my little Kool-Aid. I ain't gotta go to work in the morning, this morning, and I'm gonna do my thing with it. People, we already they taking the narrative off of Shaquella. Think about it, people. They taking the narrative off of Shaquella Robinson. What is going on? Hey, Francia. Oh, you off? Girl, I am off from work. That one woke. I don't took naps. I don't woke up. I don't took naps. Whoo, so oh my God. I'm woke, y'all. I'm up. Came home, took a nap, now I'm up. I decided since I'm awake, I might well get on YouTube. I already did TikTok, then took a nap, now I'm woke. Woo, girl, we need this day off too. We need tomorrow off. We really do. We really do. So what we gonna do? We're gonna talk about what's going on in Mexico. I decided to get up and do the Mexico trip. I decided to talk about that trip now. I'm gonna tell you. It was some side piece. There's some side piece on that Mexico trip. Cause that girl said we always travel together. Now, I'm gonna tell y'all something that y'all didn't know. They were from South Carolina. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like. They said y'all hit that like button. They were from South Carolina, y'all. Here come another. Every case that the real deal gang has covered is from South Carolina. You just did Shaquata Robinson in in Mexico. Now y'all got another case of Mexico. Another case of the Mexico trip. Now the friend said she stayed at the hotel. Yeah, every case we saw been in Mexico, in South Carolina. We not the real deal gang has covered every case over there in South Carolina. Every time we turn around, it's a South Carolina. Now we back with another case. It making me feel like I don't know. Why it don't seem real though. Things like this just don't happen. Things that going on in South Carolina, it just don't happen like this, y'all. Now I'm gonna tell y'all something. Now you know they supposed to brought first 48 to South Carolina. So a lot of people didn't know that. Yes, they supposed to have brought first 48 to South Carolina, but they didn't. But you notice a lot of crime going on in South Carolina. So they flipped it. Now I don't know how true these cases are. I don't know what's going on. And you can't tell me that no 4 people all of a sudden get kidnapped over in Mexico. Our people, the people, United States citizens, 2 was killed in the border city Matamoros, Matamoros, Matamoros State, Tamaulipas. You are going to tell me that 2 got shot and they threw that girl on the back of that truck. They threw that girl on the back of that truck. Now my big old butt. I said, baby, I got bad knees. Please don't throw me on. They probably don't even speak English. But I'm sorry, y'all. But I be like, I know a little Spanish. I know a little Spanish now. I do know a little Spanish. I would have said gracias. Oh, I probably got hit with the gun. I wouldn't have said nothing. I would have did everything they told me to do. I would have did everything they told me to do. Now, let me tell y'all about that trip. This don't seem real. This do not seem real. Cheryl is the 5th person on the trip. Cheryl stayed at the hotel, y'all. Cheryl stayed at the hotel. See, Cheryl Orange, let me let y'all see her. This is she right here. This is Cheryl. This is Cheryl. Cheryl even look like a Mexican. That don't mean she a Mexican. This girl right here. She the one stayed at the hotel. I don't believe it. I just don't believe she stayed at that hotel. That's even dangerous. Oh, Lord, don't start messing up. Please, please don't mess up. That's even dangerous. Now, let me get back to find my story. Come on, story. Come on back, baby. Come on back. Now, this is what Miss Cheryl said. The friend Cheryl I have a live on her with her talking. Y'all go back and check it on my channel. Sharon, this is what Sharon described now, not me, y'all. Sharon, who decided to stay behind with the luggage. She decided to stay with the luggage. But that ain't why she stayed. She stayed. I got a video on that. Go back and check my channel. On the video, she said that she stayed because she didn't have the proper ID. But she's supposed to have been supporting Latavia. That's what she said. Now, I'm not about to play Jeopardy with these people, with these cases. So I'm not about to be putting my all into these cases. And then something ain't right now. The friend came out and said that let me just do it like this. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Let me just do it like this. Here she go right here. I'm gonna come back to this. I'm gonna come back. This is what she said. And then I'm gonna come back to what I had. This girl right here said, I'm gonna come back to that because it's supposed to be a video. Hold on, y'all. Let me see that they got this as a video. This woman right here said she stayed at the hotel because she ain't had the proper ID. That's what she said. That is, she was going, and Latavia wanted her to support her, and they all always go on trips together. Come on now, work with me now. They all goes on trips together. That's what she said. Now the other man supposed to be married. Lord, somebody done got caught up. Okay, here you go. Listen to this, girl.
Circumstances, how are you doing right now?
It's hard. I'm trying one day at a time. It's a lot to process.
So you were the first to actually alert authorities in Brownsville about that your friends were missing or hadn't made it back. Can you let's just start by telling us about why you and your friends were planning to go to Mexico?
Latavia's my best friend. She hit me up and asked me to join her, to accompany her in a trip to Brownsville, Texas for cosmetic surgery.
And
we began the road trip. We left out on Thursday and traveled to Texas. Once I got there, I was then informed that her procedure was being done across the border. In that event, we were just arriving in Brownsville, Texas at Studio 6. And I didn't have proper identification, so I couldn't join her to go across to the border, which left me back at the hotel.
So because you didn't know
you
didn't know you'd be going out of the country, you didn't know you'd be going to Mexico, you didn't bring ID with you. Did you travel with her and the others to Brownsville, or did you meet them there?
No, we all traveled together. It was a road trip.
So did you have any idea about threats down in Matamoros or what it was like across the border? Or did Latavia?
No, sir, not at all. Not to my knowledge. I'm assuming that she didn't know because I know her. Like, she's not going to travel to danger.
She knows something. I'm going to stop it right there. This girl right here, Michelle, know more than what y'all think. Whatever they see, all this playing around is getting on my nerve. All this playing around getting on my nerve. She ain't gonna talk. She's not gonna talk. She's not gonna tell it. She may tell it later, but she not gonna tell it. She said we always take road trip. Now, who was going with Eric? One of them fooling around with Eric. Eric don't got caught up. Eric been cheating in the next room with somebody. Eric been cheating. Okay, well, nobody said one of them fooling around with that boy.
Did you actually try to cross the border with them and were turned away, or did you just realize before even trying that you didn't have ID?
No, she told me that when I told her I didn't have my ID with me, they dropped me off at the hotel and said that they would return in 15 minutes. That's why I was so.
Y'all, come on. See, y'all, do they think when they come up with these cases, do they think we crazy? Do they really think we crazy, y'all? You ain't gonna tell me that I supposed to be going over there and supporting my best friend on the trip, knowing she going to Mexico. No, she ain't going to no Texas to get her tummy tucked, cause she is my best friend. And my best friend would have made sure that I had the proper ID to cross over the border with her. Now this girl ain't telling the truth. That's what caused the other boys to get shot, because y'all stuck them in some lies. That's what y'all did. Y'all got them boys caught up. And she even said that it was an extra boy that was with them. Now, some ain't right with these folks right here. If they tell a lie, they gonna keep telling lies. Now,
Like worried and in fear because it didn't seem right. 15 minutes had gone by, they were not there.
so you think they She forgot her line because y'all, you know good well. I know Texas next door to Mexico. Come on, y'all. Y'all know it gonna take more than 15 minutes to cross over that border. Drop that girl off and then come on back. Come on, y'all. Come on. She even look Mexican. But she might just be mixed. I don't know. But everything is allegedly, y'all. We ain't trying to figure it out. We just listen to these people because y'all coming up with some stories in South Carolina. Now, this lady right here said we always travel together. Who is cheating in the next room? Somebody cheating in the next room. Because they married, one of them married. She gonna, in this video, she gonna tell y'all that another dude went on the trip with them. Y'all don't got somebody got robbed, and y'all got the other two dudes shot behind something y'all did. Y'all don't got them dudes caught up. It's not gonna, no anywhere she gonna tell me that that's my best friend and I didn't have the proper ID that I supposed to have to go to Mexico with her. Y'all don't set them men's up, man. Y'all wrong for that. Allegedly.
How long did you wait after 15 minutes? I mean, it must have been agonizing.
When they dropped me off, at the hotel, I had got into the shower. I showered and I laid on the bed. I was exhausted from, the long hours, the long ride. So I ended up falling asleep. I woke up and it was already 5 o'clock in the afternoon. So from 9 to 5, I went down to the office, the clerk in the hotel, and I asked him, had my friends come back or attempted to, come in and out the hotel, come back to the hotel. And he told me no. So I called my boyfriend, I called Tay's brother, and I said, something's not right. And I text my roommate. I said, something's not right. 9 o'clock got here, 12 o'clock got here, midnight. And then now we're into Saturday morning at 10:23. It's literally a few minutes before checkout.
But you know what? I'm glad. One thing I like that.
And
See,
you had their luggage, you had their things. Is that right?
I had 3 of the 3 male victims' belongings. I retrieved it after it became 11 o'clock.
At what point did you learn about what had actually happened? When did you see the video?
They sent it to me, I think, had to be like between Saturday night and Sunday morning, like the wee hours.
Why
What do you
did
think
they
when you
throw
saw
her
her?
in the trunk, y'all?
I dropped the phone. My body clenched up. I dropped the phone. My stomach was in knots. And I just began praying. I just began praying for the return of them.
They threw her back there.
I didn't know much about the cartels, and I started looking up videos, and it was bad. It was bad. I began to think the worst, and just thank God for her daughter, her 18-year-old daughter, Tay's daughter. She held me together. She held me together. She made me keep the faith.
Have you talked to her since? How have you been able to talk to Latavia? Have you talked to her daughter? How is she doing?
Okay.
Me and her daughter.
Let's go on. Let's go on, South Carolina. Let's go to bed where we was. Let's go back to up here. Now, y'all just heard what she said. Okay. Now, look what she said right here. She said that she stayed behind with the luggage. Was expecting three. She just said what she said. She was expecting 3 out of 4 people to return within 15 minutes. Why she think they were gonna return back in 15 minutes, y'all? We don't even get into it, cause it's from y'all know what's going on. After dropping off their companion. Okay, here we go, y'all. Cheating in the next room. She said after dropping out their companion. Who is Latavia's companion? Who is Latavia's companion? See, everybody cheating. Everybody cheating on the trip. Don't got busted. All on national news. Latavia McGee, everything allegedly, y'all. But listen to it. Latavia McGee. She was going to get cosmetic surgery in Mexican border city. Why is she going to get surgery in this part of Mexico? Her doctor could have set her up. Why she choose this? She said she been there before, y'all. Why this part? This the worst part of Mexico. Something ain't right. Something ain't right. I ain't gonna fool. I ain't gonna fool with y'all, South Carolina. I'm not. We don't. Every case we don't did over here is from South Carolina. I'm not. I'm not dealing with this. Why is she going over here to get surgery? If she said she been over there before. Latavia said she been over there before. Orange, that her last name, Orange Sharon, told the Associated. Why did Latavia need all them men to go with her if she had her best friend to go with her? See, yeah, but this was a girlfriend boyfriend trip, allegedly. Sharon stayed at the motel in Brownsville, Texas, and was concerned after she did not hear from her group that left for Mexico. Now look, y'all, we know we just talking because we ain't got to go to work in the morning. She don't want to have no ID, but everybody else had the proper ID. She knew they were going to Mexico. She didn't fool with this portion of Mexico. Cause why wouldn't she have the right proper ID to cross the border? Y'all, come on, we grown folks. Come on now. You know if you go to Mexico, what you got to have. She just didn't want to get the proper ID to go here. So just tell the truth and stop beating all over the bush. Okay, so anyway. After she did not hear from the group that left for Mexico, when she called, their phone was switched off. Because she already know they was in the worst part of Mexico. They know about this because they looked it up. Orange told the police she didn't cross the border because she didn't have her ID. She didn't want to have her ID. She know if you go in another country, you got to get a passport. Man, I'm tired of playing with them. I'm tired of playing with South Carolina. I'm tired. I'm tired of playing with South Carolina in these cases. And I ain't stressing on this one, because this one here telling me a whole lot. On Thursday, 5 friends drove to South Tip of Texaco. That was all them 4 who went over there, and uh Cheryl make the 5th. Now listen to this, y'all. They rented a minivan because a lot of them. And the minivan tag says South Carolina, according to the police report based on Cheryl account. Okay. 4 of them, Latavia, Shade, Zendaya, these 2 was killed. Now, these 2 was killed. Eric cheating. She was cheating with one of them, allegedly. One of them who got killed. She cheated with one of them, allegedly. He was cheating with this one, allegedly. Left Friday morning around 8 a.m. to go to Mexico. 8 a.m. to go to Mexico. See, when you ain't no good, and we always talking about cheating over here on the Real Deal channel, cheating in the next room and you got caught up. Now you got a bullet in your thigh. Now you got a bullet in your thigh for cheating. Cheating in Mexico. Woo-wee. Hallelujah. Woo, wait. Shara told the AP that the friends went on a trip to a company. Hey, about that. Now, y'all act like Latavia is the queen. Now, let me stop. Let me stop. Woo. They went with her. They couldn't stay when she was taking her, getting her cosmetic surgery. They couldn't stay. Something ain't right. Something ain't right about this. Something ain't right. Something ain't right. She simply went for a cosmetic surgery. And that's it. That's all. And this happened to them. Look. Why they got to say all this? She simply went for a cosmetic surgery. And that's it. That's all. Like, it wasn't no drugs. And this happened to them. Orange was quoted as saying by the AP. Y'all, we ain't doing nothing but having a good time. Okay, let me tell y'all something, y'all. We ain't got to go to work in the morning. This is crazy. Let me tell y'all something about the cartels. The cartels don't fool with you unless you doing something, you got drugs, or you trying to sell drugs, or you trying to pick up drugs, or transporting drugs. Cartel don't just pop up like that. Snatch on you and think that you doing something. Something ain't right about that trip that caused them 2 dudes to get shot. And y'all know cartels don't mess with y'all. You got to fool with them folk, be over there with them folk doing something you ain't got no business. They don't just ride up on you like that. I know they don't. Now, see, she didn't know nothing about the cartel. That's why these young folks need to listen to the old folk we already know about. I never did want to go over there. I never did want to go over there. I never wanted to go. The only reason why I didn't want to go to Mexico, I knew about the cartels. And when I heard everybody was going over to Mexico, I said, y'all going over there to Mexico? That's the only thing I know when I hear Mexico cartels. Not saying nothing wrong. I know I got Mexican friends, but I'm just saying. That's all I know when I hear Mexico is cartels. So I'm about to leave the cartels alone and let them handle their business, because that's where most people go for drugs, to sell drugs. Big money folks. So 2 U.S. citizens missing since they was adopted. Cartel don't mess with you like that, y'all, unless they know something. I don't care what they say. Them folk don't mess with, they don't kidnap you and do all this stuff like this for nothing. They got set up. Somebody set them cartels up or somebody tried to set them up. Now, they only deal with stuff like drugs and stuff, big money. This ain't right. This ain't right. The cartel don't fool with you like this. 2 U.S. citizens missing since their abduction last week in the northern Mexican border. City of the Matamoros have been found dead, and 2 others are alive. 2 of them dudes dead because they didn't know what y'all took them down there to do. Y'all got them boys shot. Them boys didn't have a clue what was going to happen to them. This is so sad. And then y'all sitting on TV acting like y'all don't did what y'all had to do. We don't even know they gonna get now. I'm not about to get in this case like I did Shaquella, cause they ain't even finished handling the Shaquella case yet. Dead and 2 others are alive. The state's government said Tuesday 1 other surviving United States citizen was wounded and the other was not. Latavia was not, and Eric Cheating but got shot in the thigh. Mexican security force on Tuesday morning found the bodies of 2 of the 4 travelers in a wooded shack. Do y'all see what them folk did? This ain't what let me tell y'all something. They left the dead bodies, y'all, inside the shack. Y'all, come on, tell me this not real. Tell me this not, cartels don't work like this. I don't care what nobody said, the cartels don't work like this, y'all. The cartels don't work like this. They found the bodies of 2, or they left 2 of the bodies. They left the bodies so they could take the bodies back. They left him in a wooded shack and left a boy over there with them. They left this ain't, I don't know, something, but I'm not about to stress out with this, because this ain't even making no sense. Let me tell y'all something. Let me just calm down and tell y'all something. Them cartels don't move like this. Cartels don't move like this. Y'all people don't want to, my people don't want to hear the truth. Cartels don't move like this. They found the body of 2 of the 4 travelers. They left the dead bodies in that room with them in a shack. So I want y'all to take them back. Y'all don't draw attention to the cartels. If the attention come to the cartel, it about to be some problems spring break. This is a drug city. Why she had to go in to get her surgery? Honestly, y'all, why did she have to go here to get her surgery? This a drug city. What about the doctor? This throwing me back on my 32-year-old daughter said, Mama, cartel don't mess with you like that. I said, I know. She said, did the doctor set them up? Somebody set them up. McGee and another friend went back to the United States. They came back to the United States and went to the doctor and everything. The attack on the Matamoros also left a Mexican woman dead due to a Mexican woman dead. The car this kind of attention. This lady got shot, y'all, of a stray bullet. She from Mexico. The cartels they don't go sloppy like this. They don't do sloppy work. Y'all gotta tell me something else. Y'all gotta tell me something else. I'm just not slow. Y'all gotta tell me something else. Y'all gotta tell me something else. They don't move like this. And she know what to do when they be doing what they do. How she get shot? A straight bullet. Okay, I'm just gonna play. I'm just gonna keep going. All right, let's hear what the cheating man doing allegedly. Cheating Mr. Eric. Eric. Let's talk about Mr. Eric. Yeah, something happened. Something happened. They ain't telling us. Eric Williams, the man who allegedly cheating on his wife. The wife didn't tell his wife he was going to Mexico. One of the two surviving Americans suffered a gunshot. That's what you get for cheating on your wife. You supposed to been at home with cheat. You didn't even tell your wife you were going out of town. I'm gonna leave that right there, honey. One of the two surviving. Now see, y'all done went over there and got them two boys shot, man. Y'all done got that boy shot. Now you got a gunshot in your leg. You better love your woman. You better love the one you will, bro. 'Cause you just don't messed up. He shot in the leg that was not life threatening. Lord have mercy. While Latavia was not injured. Zendale and Shade died at the Intel Tech. Mm, 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 mm. A 24-year-old guarding them at the shack was Ejido area east of the Matamoras on the way to part of Gulf called Baghdad Beach was arrested. Now, I'm gonna tell you about these folks. They ain't gonna talk. They can do whatever they want to do with that boy. He ain't gonna talk. I'm saying he ain't. Not he's not going to. He's not gonna talk. Y'all, something happened. Cartels don't move like this. The cartels don't move like this. They don't move like that. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. It's a setup. It's a setup. Then it got, let me move this up. This a setup. And them boys lost their life. Zendale and Shaggy lost their life. That's sad, man. Yeah, it always. The four American friends was kidnapped on that Friday just after they drove into the northeastern Mexico. The girl Cheryl, uh, the best friend, best friend. Ooh, okay, let me see. Okay, the Cheryl, the best friend, who had stayed behind and contacted the police after they did not return as expected. Why they starting over with this? Mexican authorities said on Friday that the group was fired on, and they crashed their van soon after they crossed into Matamoros by drug. See, listen, when they crossed over, why she had to go in to get her surgery? Why did she go to the worst place in Mexico to get her surgery? You're supposed to always do your research. Metamoras even sounds scary. These were drug cartels, y'all. You got all kinds of factions. You got all kinds of cartels. It's about like six of them. When they cross over there, this all they think that's what you coming over there for to do this. This is what they think you got. This is what they think you carry over from United States to Mexico. They either think you bringing drugs over there or you picking up drugs. Or either you got money on you, so they stole from you. This is what they do here. If you don't know nothing about this part of Mexico, why is you over there? If you don't know about this part, you said you don't been over. Y'all full of mess. I'm not about to get no headache over this stuff. Y'all grown folks. Y'all ain't no little children. Could have asked me, I would have told you don't take your butt over there. The Americans was taken away in a pickup truck, and Mexican authorities frantically searched as the cartel moved them around, even taking them to medical clinic. Then my daughter, 32-year-old, she said, Mama, the doctor must set them up. Look, y'all. The Americans were taken away in a pickup truck, and the Mexican authorities frantically searched as the cartel moved them around, even taking them to a medical. Why are they taking them to a medical center? To create confusion and avoid efforts to rescue them. What? The region government of Marico Villarreal said too. What? Wait. Hold up. The Americans was taken away in a pickup truck in Mexican. They picked up them and took them to a medical center there? Taken away in a pickup truck and Mexican authority. Nah, man. Nah. I ain't gonna do this. I'm not doing this. Cause they said the Mexican authority said on Friday the group was fired on and they crashed their van soon after they crossed into the Matamoros by drug cartels faction. The Americans was taken away in a pickup truck, and Mexican authority searched as the cartel moved them around. See, the cartel was moving them around, even taking them to a medical clinic to create confusion and avoid effort to rescue them. The reason that don't make no sense. I ain't doing it. I ain't doing it no more. We're very sorry. This is what the Mexican government said. We're very sorry to have this happen in our country. And we send our condolences to the families of the victims, their friends, to the people of the United States. President Andres Manuel Lopez Obrador told an earlier news conference. Mexican official, they did apologize, y'all. The Mexican governor did apologize. He did. He apologized. Okay. I guess they accept your apology. Mexican official plead to work with the U.S. to find the predators. But the incident threw a harsh spotlight on gang violence in Mexico. Sure did know it about to be crunk and sparked angry reaction from some U.S. lawmaker critical Mexican effort to fight crime. They ain't even got I don't know what these folk, man. This him. I ain't about to stress. I ain't about to stress. I'm not about to stress behind this stuff. Not me. Not me. I'm gonna let y'all have this. I'm gonna let y'all have this. This. Something ain't right. Something ain't right. It was five of them men's over there, y'all. It was three. It was supposed to be two girls and four men's. She even said it. Cheryl said it was an extra dude. She said it was another dude with them that they didn't know. Ain't nobody mentioned him. He apologized. Shh. Y'all know they about money. Ain't nothing else about this. Ain't nothing else about it. It's nothing else. It ain't about stress. I know that I'm not. I'm not. I ain't about to stress her. Y'all, I'm gonna let y'all have this a mess. This a mess. At least he did apologize. He apologized. I don't want to look at y'all no more. I don't want to look at y'all no more. Y'all full of drama. Now who it is? Friends one, Police American Fear. You know what, Francine? We ain't hear no two penny. We ain't hear no two penny. Me, you got, girl, you going to sleep. I can't go. I just woke up, Francine. We got. Good night, Francine. I'll see you tomorrow. Ooh, yeah, let me see. Can I find some videos? You better enjoy your day off, girl. Let me see something, y'all. Let me see. Can I find y'all a video? Let's go back and look for a video. I got. That don't make no sense. My opinion on this thing is nothing. I really don't want to get into this because it's full of mess. I ain't about to stress with this thing because somebody ain't talking. Somebody ain't telling the truth. And the best friend didn't go get her. Y'all gonna tell me that the best friend that go get her look at this shit, y'all. This is shit they found them in. Man. Y'all, they put the dead bodies in this shit with them. They put the dead bodies in this shit with them. I wonder why I can't
Authorities in Mexico are still investigating what led up to the ordeal, including the exact purpose of the group's visit there. Here's CBS's Omar Villafranca. The bodies of Shaeen Woodard and Zindell Brown are back
what happened?
on American soil today, while Latavia McGee and Eric Williams are still recovering in a Brownsville, Texas hospital. Family members say they were traveling from South Carolina to Mexico for a cosmetic surgery for McGee. police report filed by a fifth person who traveled with the group but stayed on the U.S. side.
See that fifth person guy with that girl. There was Cheryl. Cheryl is the fifth person.
Cheryl Orange told Brownsville police she last saw her friends Friday morning leaving a Motel 6. She didn't travel to Mexico with the group because she didn't have the proper ID. When the group didn't return and didn't answer repeated calls, she went to police. The four were found in a wooden shed on Tuesday outside of Matamoros, Mexico.
Boy, no telling how many people don't been out there in that shit. Look at that, y'all. This shit is out in nowhere. Just imagine somebody taking you out there in the woods and leaving you in a little house like this. No telling how many people they don't put out there.
After they were attacked and kidnapped in the Mexican border town last week by suspected members of the Gulf Cartel. One suspect has already been arrested. Eric Williams' wife said he had another surgery on his leg and he is recovering at this hospital. The bodies of the other two victims are now at a Brownsville funeral home. JB?
Yeah, I'm gonna tell y'all now. I'm not about to deal with this because every case that the Real Deal Gang has covered has to do with South Carolina. They ain't even found Shaquetta Robinson folks yet. I don't know about them. I don't know about them. Why? Let me see something. How far is Motorola? What is it? Motors from that's around the corner from Texas. I don't know where they live. See, I don't know where they live. You know, it's bad when you allegedly cheating and and you supposed to be at home with your wife and your children, and you wait over there in Mexico. Come on now, what the wife said? Oh baby, you back? I'm glad you here, honey. It's more to that, y'all. It's more to that. You done tell my husband don't told me. I'm looking for my husband. I can't get in touch with my husband. And he ain't answer his phone. Come on now, how often do he get away like this? He must get away like this all the time. Something ain't going right, y'all. Something ain't going right. You got two men dead shooting over there. Now look, I heard it was a shootout. Ain't nobody saying that they shot that. Now you got all kinds of cartels now. You got all type of cartels. A lot of them, you have to look it up, do your own research, look it up. It's a lot of cartels. And you ain't gonna tell me that them right there were drug cartels. Something made them react the way they did, y'all. Something made them react the way they did. I'm gonna pull my phone up. Something made them folks, oops, excuse me, couple of minutes, excuse me. Let me take out some. Y'all better stop cheating. Yeah, the drug cartels don't. Excuse me, guys. I'm just enjoying my off day, and I appreciate y'all up too. Yeah, I know. But y'all, what y'all think? What y'all think? I don't never hear from y'all. What you y'all think? Companion. This word companion. What do companion mean? I just want somebody to tell me what do companion mean. What do companion mean? Tell me what companion means. I don't know what companion means. She said they dropped their companion out. She said they dropped. That's what she said. I'm unbelievable. She said we drop our companion. Why is all this going on from people who live in South Carolina, y'all? What's going on? What's going on? What is going on for every time we turn around? It's Mexico, kidnapping, a crime in South Carolina. What's going on? Now I am gonna get my condolences too. And I don't. We ain't even heard nobody speak from what is the name, Zendaya and Shaid family. We ain't heard nobody talk about them, talk about their family. No, we haven't heard nothing about Zendaya family. Let me see, kind of Zendaya and Shaid with her. Shaid's supposed to be a close, like a brother to David, Latavius. I don't even hear their family speaking out. Let me say something. What y'all thinking about? What y'all thinking about? People, y'all gotta stop cheating. Cheating. Allegedly. Cheating. Cheating in the next room. First of all, as a wife, if when that man get home and I know she gonna wait. Excuse me, y'all. I know she gonna wait until the dude heal his leg heal. I know she gonna wait. But I'm not done with him. But y'all, they did catch the dude. They caught one of the members. Let me see, can I find it? They caught one of the members. I seen that early. I think I got it on my excuse me, y'all. I think I got it on one of my lives. Hold on, y'all. Let me find it. Find it. Hold on, y'all. Hold on for a minute, y'all. Let me find it for y'all. Let me find it. I wonder how they catching these folks. Snapping. American. Let me excuse me, y'all. I'm sorry. American. Okay, they did. Hold on, y'all. They did catch them. How they catch that man? How did they catch that man? Let me see something, y'all. I don't believe it. 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 Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Well, the suspect that they caught is that boy. I don't know what they talking about. Manson cartel isn't take responsibility for kidnapping. Oh, he gonna take the responsibility of kidnapping. Oh, American. Hold on, y'all.
Switch to Verizon and get Welcome Unlimited for just $25 a
Hold
line,
on for a
guaranteed for
sec.
3 years.
For
And keep your own phone. I love that we both got an
hold on. Oh, my hair just growing. Okay, here we go. Mexican cartel allegedly take responsibility for kidnapping of the four. So they just gonna give somebody to keep putting the attention on the cartels. This is what they're gonna do. A power. They said that a powerful Mexican cartel has allegedly taken responsibility for the kidnapping of the four United States citizens and the killing of two of them in the Mexican border. Okay, 5 men was found tied up near a pickup truck. What? 5 men were found tied up near a pickup truck on Thursday morning. ABC. Oh, them was just some thugs then. Where the United States citizen was kidnapped. A handwritten note was found placed on the windshield of the truck, whose authorities said they belongs to the Gulf cartels. What? The dominated organized crime group in the part. Okay. So in other words, thugs, thugs, thugs. That's what they were. They were thugs. They weren't no real cartels. So this what they did, y'all. Thursday morning, ABC News had geolocal that the United States citizen, where the United States citizen was picked up. They called 5 men who found tied up near a pickup truck on that Thursday morning. 5 of them cartels. Now these are just some thugs. They ain't no cartels. They probably call themselves cartels. A handwritten note was found placed on the windshield of the truck, whose authors said they belongs to the Gulf cartels, the dominant organized crime group in this part of Mexico. Them just some thugs. The note said some Gulf cartel members were responsible for the kidnapping and killing and apologized for that. What? What's going on? Okay. Calm down, Lanita. Calm down. The note says some Gulf cartel members were responsible for the kidnapping and the killings and apologized for their actions. So some thug apologized for that. They weren't no cartels. We have decided to deliver those involved and directly responsible, the note said, presumably referring to the 5 men found tied up at the scene. Lord have mercy, Jesus. Multiple, okay, this must be the truck, y'all. Look at him. They don't win and found some Mexicans and did them like this. They wrong for that. Multiple different law enforcement agencies, along with members of the Mexican army, responded to the scene. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Look. No, they didn't do that. They ain't on no cartel. Don't get caught like this. The five allegedly cartel members are seen lying on the ground with their hands tied in front of a truck and a photo. That's not them. I don't believe that them. Three sources confirmed to the ABC News that the five men were taken into custody by the Tamaulipas State Police, where they remain. Multiple sources close to the investigation said they believe the note left on the windshield to be less legitimate. Neither ABC News nor the United States official have been able to independently verify it. I don't believe it. I don't believe it, y'all. I don't believe it. I don't believe in the people. Mm-mm. I don't believe it. I just don't believe in the people. The weapons allegedly found by Mexican authority inside the trucks are seen in a photo. Police allegedly found two weapons inside the truck when they detained the five men, an AK-47 and okay, so the guys, okay, then it, I don't know. It was a van crashed against them. So they found AK-47, AR-15 as well as 4 AK-47 magazines, 3 AK-15 magazines, and cartridge different calibers according to the copy of the police report from the Mexican authority obtained by the ABC News from a source close to the investigation. Okay. Police found the men inside the truck with their hands tied with their belts along with the note, according to the police report. Y'all, them men to do that. Somebody done found some. Woo wee. This is dangerous. A source close to the investigation believed that Star Police and other Mexican law enforcement want to verify the identities of those five men arrested to be sure they was in fact connected to the kidnapping before commenting publicly. Uh, yeah, I don't believe that. I don't believe they the ones because if they wanted them, if these was the ones that kidnapped them, they would have never hid them in the shack. So the one hid them in the shack gone. The ones hid them in that shack gone. Y'all ain't nobody crazy. Okay. And these are the four people. These are the four people. You got four Americans right here. For if you ain't seen the four Americans, there they go right there. You got Latavia, you got Shaid, you got Latavia, you got Eric, and you got Zendaya. Okay. So, yeah. Some soon after crossing the border, the unidentified gunman fired upon the passengers in the vehicle, and then put the four Americans in another car and fled the United States embassy in. See, no way. They took them to a medical center, y'all. Why did they take them to the medical center? This is weird. They took them to a medical center? I don't know what the folks were. Y'all tell me what y'all think. I'm about to go to sleep. I'm not about to go to sleep. I'm about to stay on, For Cause I ain't gotta go to work in the morning. Y'all count for a minute. Can y'all go over? But y'all, come on now. What make them take them to the medical center? For what? For what? Why they take them to a medical center? Huh? Because I'm listening. They said to create confusion. What kind of confusion they trying to create, y'all? What is going on in Mexico with what they got going on? They talking about they took them to the medical center just to create confusion and avoid rescue. So they were gonna drug them up. Well, what they were gonna do, y'all? I don't know. But I don't think the 5 years that they got them not the cartels. You're not gonna find them that easy. If they send them, if they took them out there to that shit, the shitty shit, the shacky shack. Sorry for that word, YouTube, but that's a shack. If they shady shack, they call it something. If they took them out there and hid them out there, them folk gone. They gone, y'all. That's a storage shack. Behind a police, they put it behind a police cordon at the scene where the authority found the bodies of two of the American kidnapping by a gun. Oh, Lord. Y'all tell me what y'all think going on with this, okay? I'm gonna let y'all stress on this one. I'm not gonna stress. Uh, we'll talk about it tomorrow. Uh, I don't know. I don't know what to think, and I'm not. I can't. I can't. I can't, y'all. I really can't. Okay, y'all. Good night. Good morning. Afternoon. Good night. Put in the comment what y'all think going on.